welcome to another episode of Bitch, I Got My Pots. Your boy Trick Daddy Dollars, representing that Trail 5. Always, matter of fact, the whole state of Florida. 954-561 included. 352-904-850-407. All that shit. Today I'm making some shrimp. Yeah, I said that. Shrimp. Shrimp, rice, and some barnyard pimp. But for y'all who don't know what barnyard pimp is, that's America's go-to. That's chicken. So what I did right now, because everybody always say, he never tell you how much he put in there. He never really described about what he doing. You season to your own taste and your own flavor. Some of y'all like salty shit. Some of y'all ain't got no chef in your family. Some of y'all eat a lot of bullshit because y'all ain't never had no good meal, so you don't know no better. Right now, I put the Sunday seasoning. It's the go-to for everything as well. Add a little thyme. I got a pepper trail. That's the yellow, the red, and the green bell pepper. I'm just sauteing it a little bit with my shrimp, because I don't want to overcook my shrimp. So y'all, a lot of people get these taken out. I don't want no seafood rice that don't have these onions in them. This is a must. I don't cook these too much either. I want the crisp to go to them. Damn it. Y'all wonder why chefs always eat last? They be tasting shit the whole while they cooking. First thing I want to talk about today is, do y'all remember the girl, Kenneka? I think her name Kenneka Jenkins. It was the girl that was at the hotel a while back with some friends and ended up wandering off, and they never really found out what was behind her mysterious death, because they ended up finding her in the freezer. And you know, social media undefeated sometimes can be very, very disrespectful, cold, manipulative, and calculating that social media. So be careful how you guys play with social media. Well, everybody on social media was blaming her friends. They was blaming her friends so much that they was actually damn near wishing bad luck on the young ladies. They were wishing bad on the young ladies. Just so happened, one of her friends last week, by the name of Zari Wells, fell off a boat and wasn't able to, be rescued alive. And I saw social media being disrespectful again. First of all, my condolences go to both families, the Wells family and the Jenkins family, because you lost somebody tragically. We got to let the police stop policing crimes and watch how we deal with, watch how we base our opinion before we get the whole story, before we get the investigation part done on it. You know what I'm saying? For y'all who don't know, there was a closure to the Kenneka Jenkins story. There was a witness that came forward that identified a late night security guard at the hotel and blamed him, actually gave a testimony and statement, sworn statement, that they had witnessed this guy murder this young lady. So y'all do your homework. Go research, Google that. Keep it locked right here. The bitch, I got my pots. I got my pots. Fellas, let me help you. You've been lacking, laying around playing, not satisfying your woman, I had that problem. I like them younger, and they don't like them numb. I popped off one night. That's right, I hit a blue chew, popped off. And it was the best shit that ever happened to me. Dick was harder than the 5th grade. Matter of fact, go to bluechew.com right now and you'll see what the hell I'm talking about. Discover your own options for yourself. Matter of fact, you can get the first month for free by using the promo code MyPots. Go to bluechew.com and experience and discover your own options. Use the promo code MyPots, you get the first month for free. All you gotta do is pay for shipping. So head to bluechew.com right now, check out all the safety measures. It's your boy Trick Daddy Dollars, and I approve this message. Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Bitch I Got My Pot. And by the way, I just want y'all to know, the woman that was found dead in the freezer, her family was awarded a $10 million settlement. Just throwing that out there. No amount of money could replace a loved one, friend, family member, daughter, granddaughter, niece, nephew. No amount of money could replace that. But somebody got to pay for mine. Because once you enter an establishment, you're under somebody's roof. That person is responsible for your safety and well-being. Y'all see what I'm doing to this Boneyard pimp? I got this thing saturated in mustard. And y'all ain't see me use but one seasoning on this Boneyard pimp. That's that Sunday seasoning. It's gonna get you right every time. And remember, Sunday seasoning goes on everything but your girl. I'm not responsible for no type of STDs or infections that could be transmitted by putting this seasoning in the wrong places. That stuff's sensitive down there. You can't do it. So, how many of y'all watch basketball? Let me tell y'all women something too. Nothing turns a man off more than a woman who refused to learn a sport or refused to have interest in anything that the man got interest in. If you're a real woman and you don't like basketball and you like men and you like your man, you want men to like you, learn something about basketball. I don't like basketball. But you like to spend a nigga money. So let me tell y'all what happened. For the first time that I can remember, for the first time that I can remember, if I stand to be corrected, if you have to correct me, because I've been wrong before. For the first time, I seen 2 NBA teams that never won a championship competing for that trophy. Shout out to the MVP. Told you, Chronic. I told you, Chronic. SGA was the MVP last year. With that being said, I remember watching every game that led up to the finals. And it confused me because all the sports reporters, all the sports networks and channels, in every series, except for the finals, SGA and them boys, I could say SGA and the boys because that was the finals MVP. And the league MVP, player of the year. I could say that. But every game except the finals, they predicted them people to lose. And the funny part is, you never see him ranting out loud You never seen him calling out them suspect ass referees for that bad calling. You never seen none of that. Every game he stayed for his interviews, win or lose. He did the right thing. He gave credit to players on the opposing team. The ops, gave them their credit. But the most important thing, the most impressive thing to me was y'all reading. You know that the boy got a little poetry thing going on. Did y'all read any of the captions that he put every time he posted a picture or a video? I don't think y'all did. The post when he actually won the championship was the most amusing, amazing, and most impressive caption that I've probably seen in the history of Instagram. I'm gonna read it to y'all. I know I lie and tell people I can't read, but I can read a little bit. So he posted a picture, posted all his trophies, all his accolades. He gave everybody props up until the night after winning the trophy. He posted a picture and the caption read, "I spent the last few days thinking, and while I reflected, I accepted the half of the opinion on the trajectory were rooted in resentment." Hold on, let me try it again. I'm gonna try it again. I don't think that's why I didn't want you to, because they got half of the word. I didn't want that shit like that. Okay, here you go. So I'm gonna read it to y'all. It said, "I spent the last few days thinking, and while I reflected, I accepted it. The half of the opinions or on the trajectory was rooted in resentment. It was in front of your face all year, but you chose to neglect it. The more milestones we reached, the more people disrespected it. They tried saying we were too young, hating on how we was connected, predicted our downfall every step of the way, and when we succeeded, they acted as if it was expected. We ignored the noise. They said I was being nonchalant because I never would address it. Why shed light on a range bait that was misdirection? I'd rather be the reason you stand corrected. Staring at the Lario, my only competition is the man in my reflection. The biggest caption in the history of sports in the world. Y'all didn't believe in the man. He showed y'all. I followed his career. He repeatedly showed y'all. This should be an inspiration to every child, man, or woman in the world. The man showed the naysayers, the haters, that it was possible. Just like I'm gonna show y'all how to fry this motherfucking chicken. Keep it locked right here. The bitch, I got my pots. Hello, you got bad timing. I'm recording right now. All right.
I got my pots.
Hey, it's Brandy Troop, and this is another episode of Trick Daddy's Bitch I Got My Pot. Gerald Levert was the definition of smooth, the son of soul legend Eddie Levert from the OJs. Gerald didn't just follow in his father's footsteps, he created his own lane and owned it. He came out with the R&B group Levert, but when he went solo, oh, that's when the magic really took off. Gerald was like a big teddy bear with a velvet voice, full of soul. The ladies loved him some Gerald Levert, honey. He was a big boy that women craved. He was confident, emotional, emotional, and never afraid to sing about real love and heartbreak. Though he's no longer here with us, his music still lives on, and so does that voice. Here are the top 5 highest selling Gerald Levert albums of all time in the United States. Coming in at number 5 on the countdown is Gerald Levert's solo album, G. Released on October 24th, 1999 and certified gold on May 2nd, 2000. This project reminded everyone that Gerald wasn't just R&B royalty, he was a powerhouse on his own. G was personal, passionate, and full of that classic Levert emotion. From slow jams like Application to the grown man anthem Calling Me featuring Missy Elliott, Gerald blended smooth vocals with a more fresh vibe. This album has something for everybody: love, heartbreak, and real talk, all delivered with that signature Levert soul. It was his way of stepping out from the legacy of Levert, the group, and his dad, the legendary Eddie Levert of the OJs, to prove that he had a voice and story of his own. G wasn't just a letter, it was a statement, and the fans showed love, making it gold less than a year after its release. At number 4 on the countdown, we've got Father and Son. Released on September 11th, 1995, and certified gold by December 6th of that same year. This was a powerful collaboration between Gerald Levert and his father, Eddie Levert. This album was more than music, it was a moment. Father and Son blended generations of soul, bringing together Gerald's smooth, emotional delivery with Eddie's classic, powerful, seasoned voice, okay? Together they created something timeless, an album about love, family, wisdom, and bridging the gap between old school and new school. With songs like Already Missing You and their cover of Wind Beneath My Wings, the album hit everybody right in the heart. You can hear the respect that the two had for each other. It seems like we always hear music about love between mother and child, so this album was refreshing because the bond between father and son is definitely something worth showing. Their dynamic felt real, a celebration of black fatherhood, legacy, and unity through soul music. Coming in at number 3 is Love and Consequences, released on July 7, 1998, and officially certified platinum on August 31st, 2001. This is one of Gerald Levert's most passionate and personal projects. Now, this album showed Gerald at his most vulnerable and most vocally powerful. From the emotional storytelling to the soulful slow jams, Love and Consequences was all about relationships, the highs, the heartbreak, and everything in between, you know. Something about Gerald, he really understood the aura of R&B. Songs like Thinking About It and Taking Everything gave fans a glimpse into the emotional weight that comes with love when it's real and when it's raw. Gerald's voice carried every note like he lived it, and fans felt that. Whether you were in your feelings or just appreciated grown, honest R&B, this album hit home. Love and Consequences wasn't just a title, it was a whole mood, so that platinum plaque was well deserved. Holding down the number 2 spot is Private Line, released on September 30th, 1991, and later certified platinum on August 31st, 2001. Now, this is the solo debut that introduced the world to Gerald Levert's voice in full effect, and this album was Gerald's way of stepping out on his own and making his name. The title track, Private Line, became an instant R&B classic, showing off his talented vocals and undeniable charm. You know the ladies loved him some Gerald, he was like a big teddy bear. The Private Line album had other standout songs like School Me and Can't Help Myself. This is exactly what fans had wanted. This wasn't just an album, it was a statement. He wasn't just Eddie Levert's son or the front man from Levert. He was Gerald Levert, and Private Line proved he had what it took to carry R&B on his own shoulders. Private Line went platinum for a reason, okay? And taking the number 1 spot on the countdown is Groove On, released on August 22nd, 1994, and certified platinum on April 5th, 1995. This album was Gerald at his smoothest, sexiest, and most soulful. Groove On delivered hit after hit, from I to Give Anything to How Many Times. This album had grown folks everywhere in their feelings. This album showed that Gerald had range, from slow jams to R&B bangers, all wrapped up in his signature Levert tone that the ladies love. Gerald had already proved he was a force, but this album stamped his name in R&B history. Now remember, this list is not an opinion. It is based on single sales in the United States, aka straight facts, courtesy of the RIAA. What artists would you like to see in the top 5 next time? Jump in the comments and let us know. Either way, I'm Brandy Troop, and this was another top 5 on Trick Daddy's Bitch I Got My Pot.
Welcome to another episode of Bitch I Got My Pot. If y'all notice, my chicken is golden brown. The key to that is fresh grease. I prefer vegetable oil, and you cannot have the shit too You cannot have the shit too low or too high. It's got to be the perfect temperature. It's got to be the perfect temperature. If you're watching, this chicken here is frying at the perfect temperature. 12 to 14 minutes is usually a good amount of time to fry a piece of chicken. That when you want the meat separated from the bone. If you eat a piece of chicken and the meat is stuck to the bone, that shit is raw. You going to the hospital and whoever cooked it need their ass kicked. I'm telling you. Shout out to the Big Three. Shout out to my man Ice Cube, one of my top 5 rappers of all time. Big Three came to Miami this week. They did their thing. People showed up, showed out, and supported. Unfortunately, it wasn't no fight. And I know a lot of y'all ghetto ass people love the fact that there was a fight sometimes a couple weeks ago, but that's not what this is about. I give Ice Cube his props. The man came from one of the most notorious rap groups ever, still to this day, NWA, went on to TV and film, brought us the whole thing about putting comedians with rappers and athletes and coming up with comedies that was historical, that was big for us. You remember him from Boys in the Hood, played a totally different role than he played in a lot of his other films, but that's cool. The good thing about this dude, he's very, very, very down to earth. And he bring us a sport in which people accepted it. In no other sport in history, a secondary version of that sport existed. Football tried it. I remember Donald Trump tried to start that league. That shit failed. There's still other leagues. There's Arena Football League and other football league. Even the women's tried the lingerie football and the female tackling. Shit didn't do nothing. They tried it with track. They tried it with race car driving. Race car driving is a perfect example that niggas shouldn't try anything. The reason why I don't try to remix certain records and get on other niggas' beat. I've been wanting to remix that Hellraiser beat by Tupac. I've been writing that bitch for 9 years. Because you can't disrespect certain things. And what I learned about race car driving is this. Dale Earnhardt Jr. said it best. Second place, the first to lose. And what's crazy is I've seen race car teams where their secondary driver never tried to win the race. He hold off the other driver so his teammate can win. I'd be damned if I do some shit like that. You're not finna LeBron James and Kobe Bryant me. I wanna be MJ. That was a sneak diss. Keep it live right here. The bitch, I got my pot.
I got my pot.
Welcome back to another episode of Bitch, I Got My Pots. Your boy Trick Daddy Dollars, representing that Gunshine State. Yo, man, if you're ever in the Miami area or Fort Lauderdale, check out Sunday's Eatery. We're the home of the original fried ribs. We call it Sunday's Eatery because you can get your Sunday's cooked meal 6 days a week. I say 6 because Tuesday we close. We have to re-up. We have to re-up on Tuesday. And earlier I was talking about the Big Three. Let me explain something to you. For those I lost. There ain't another sport, never have been another sport where they had a secondary league that's as successful as the Big Three. A lot of people tried to do it. I told y'all Donald Trump, dumbass, tried to do it one time with football. It didn't work. It took for a well-respected brother who was highly educated, honest, and trusted to start this Big Three. It's a big league. You got people that like Michael Beasley's playing in the Big Three. We got Dwight Howard in the Big Three. We got Mario. We got, That's how we say it in Miami. Not Mario. Mario Chalmers in the big three. I can't see that shit. Who that? Oh, they even got my boy Lance Stevens in the big three. These are huge dudes. Some of the coaches. Gary Payton was coaching for the big three. I don't know if he still is to this day, but GP is a well-respected dude in the game. And one of the other coaches is another coach in this league is my next guest. Very well-respected. I tell y'all why. Y'all get up for my next motherfucking guest. Mr. Stacks and motherfucking self.
What's up, baby?
What they do, gangster?
How you doing?
Chilling.
Appreciate you having me.
I ain't got no pork, by the way.
Hey, but I saw you do something, and you know we don't do that at home.
What that?
That piece of chicken that fell right there, I was trying to grab it.
Don't think I throw it away.
Okay, because that might be the best piece.
I got that motherfucker right here.
Okay, yeah, let me get that one. Okay, let's go. Now we can finish. Let's go.
So
yeah,
listen.
let me get that one.
So listen, first of all, welcome to the city.
Nice and
I
hot.
know you're gonna be late.
Miami.
All these bad bitches and this bad traffic and these bad driving.
B5 in the alley. They got me over the late.
This what happened. So the big three. What made you want to be a part of that?
Well, initially, there's a lot of basketball players that still wanted to play basketball.
Right.
After the NBA pushed us out.
Right.
They pushed a lot. Remember, they would start changing the dress code.
Right.
Didn't want us to wear, you know what I'm saying, be how we normally are. The shit Allen Iverson started, they pushed us all out. So there's a lot of guys that still had game. Cube was a blessing for all of us because a lot of guys, like myself, I didn't have money problems.
Right,
So
but a lot of them do.
But I didn't need to go overseas, and I wasn't going overseas to play basketball. But I
Right.
still wanted to play. He gave us a platform where we could play on CBS, on one of the major networks, 3-on-3 basketball, and still play on a high level.
3-on-3 is different.
It's totally different. It's a faster game.
Yes.
But if you know how to play, if you play in the NBA, you can play anywhere.
Right.
And he was paying guys $100,000 for 10 weeks, one game a week. So it was a blessing for a lot of guys. Like some guys had money problems, some guys needed to play, but I loved the game. So, and Cube say this a lot. The first day we had a combine when the league was getting ready to start, nobody knew how the game was gonna be.
Right.
Right. You know, a lot of guys might show up out of shape just trying to get a check, right? The love and the respect I have for Cube, I actually worked out and prepared for that scrimmage. So the way, if you know anything about me, I approach everything one way, like a street nigga. And that's how I play basketball. I went out there, played 110%, and I was in shape, so I set the tone of what the big three is supposed to be like.
Right.
So this league was a blessing for me. So anything Cube need from me, I'm gonna be willing to do that, and I'm gonna keep coaching as long as I can.
Listen.
And the chicken good, y'all.
Speaking of that, I seen the Pacers losing the finals. I felt like the Pacers wasn't a better team when you played.
No, they wasn't. Not even close.
Not even close. But I feel like the game is soft as fuck now.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of crybabies,
Game has definitely changed.
a lot of pacifying.
I play when I want to.
I play when I want to.
I don't want to play this week. I'm gonna sit out this week and play next week. Y'all can't say nothing about it. That's what they do now.
Back then, they couldn't do that shit to y'all.
We was betting each other at the beginning of the season. I bet you 10,000 I play 82 games. I bet you 10,000 you don't. We trying to play 82 games.
Damn right.
That was our goal.
And I watched SGA win the MVP.
He different.
He's different.
He different.
And I don't think he realized it yet. I don't think he got that beast in him yet. I think he's just smooth and it's just natural. But I think if he get that beast in him, I think a lot of niggas will get dunked on.
Well, you know what? It's this era, that's why he like that. He don't have to be that.
He don't gotta be that.
Because he ain't got nobody in the league like that. Everybody just cool and calm and going with the motions. Everybody eat. You gotta think. The 11th player on the bench making $100 million.
That's another thing.
The game has changed.
That's how you think fuck I feel about the rap game. I don't hate on them niggas, but goddamn, I wish I could have got it like that.
Nah, it's changed.
Them niggas getting 100,000. Them niggas got one song and they getting 100,000 to perform that one song. Then they get on stage and they don't say nothing. The crowd sing the song and they say, "Oh, I went to see my favorite artist." Like, what the fuck?
But you got to feel good of knowing you had a hand in it.
I feel good that knowing that I can invite you to my show and we can still be relevant after all these years.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Who is the GOAT in basketball?
MJ.
I ain't got to say nothing else.
MJ, Kobe, Bron. That's my three.
That's a good three.
That's my three.
That's a good three.
And I can explain it for motherfuckers. I played against all three.
Right.
I was in awe when I played Jordan.
Right.
Right? Like I'm mouth wide open, like, is this really him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew up with Kobe, so I admired him because he said he was gonna be the closest thing to Jordan and actually did that.
Right.
For a nigga to come from where we come from, to say you're gonna do something with all the
It's
obstacles,
hard.
with all the obstacles we face in life,
Right.
and to really do it, I admired that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With Braun is just who he is, the king. There's only one king.
Right, it's one king. We'll
yes.
let you be the king.
Nobody can ever be Braun. There's only one Braun.
Nobody can.
We have to
I
appreciate
said
him.
that about T.I.
Yeah, we gotta appreciate him.
Somebody, when I call his name, somebody say, T.I. called himself the king, you need to straighten out. I say, fucking what? I called myself the day he got him there. T.I. said he the king. He the first one said he's the king.
You know what Pimp C said? We all some kings out there. So if you feel like
Whatever,
you're a king,
whatever you feel like you is, that's what you is.
Facts.
You heard that, Jay? MJ. My son is a huge LeBron fan. I think my son is a bigger LeBron fan than he is a Trick Daddy fan. And I think he's a bigger LeBron fan than Bron and Bronny James.
Bro, he ain't wrong because to be honest with you, if somebody asked me who I would tell my son to pattern his life after, I would say Braun.
Because the way he did
He's
it.
done everything right.
Right, he done everything
Everything the right way.
But if he was older and seen what I seen,
Right.
he seen the game when the food poisoning game, the flu game, and he seen the playoffs. And I've seen other things where I seen somewhere LeBron said something. It's just basketball, and MJ didn't look at it like that.
None of us did. None of us
It
would
was
say that.
personal. Even if you hung out with that nigga when you got on this court, just like they had SGA cousin sticking him when we played Minnesota.
Yeah.
Boy, you ain't my cousin right now. Boy, I'm finna do your ass.
Halliburton. That's his boy. They both from Canada. They played on the Olympic team together.
Right.
And they battled for 7 games in the finals.
And that's what sports is supposed to be like. I don't think the refs.
I mean, not Halliburton, Nimhart.
Nimhart.
Nimhart, yeah, Nimhart.
I don't think the refs is supposed to dictate and control
They do
the
that.
outcome of the game, but they're doing it. I don't
They do
think
that.
that.
You seen the documentary about the ref that admitted he cheated?
Yeah.
So they do it. They do it, and I don't think everybody is ignorant to it.
No, people not crazy.
Just like I don't think Donald Sterling was the only racist owner.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure there's a couple more. They just ain't got exploited.
The thing is, they had to denounce him because he said it out loud. They had recordings of it.
That's the only reason.
We gotta separate ourselves from this shit.
Yeah.
We can't let nobody know how we feel.
But he been doing that though. He been acting like that.
Yeah. A lot of money.
Like you said, if that recording would have never came out, they would have swept that shit under the rug too.
Never heard nothing about it.
Let me ask you a question. So, I consider you under the old law.
Right.
I remember I've been listening to him for a long time, way back to Living in the World with Hearts and Cold.
Right.
All way back then. So y'all know I'm a real fan. Way back then. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about, okay, we talk about the platform we have. How do you feel about people using their platforms and bringing people on their platforms that you know giving out the wrong information that we don't stand on?
I'm gonna say this. What's the name of that show I just got invited to, Chronic? What's the name of that show I just got invited to? I don't want to get into.
Okay. I don't want to tell you.
I don't want to go on no show like that. I would never get you on, bitch, I got my part. He asked you nothing controversial.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw no rock behind my hand.
Right.
I don't want to be behind no messy shit, no home wrecking shit, no instigating shit. Them niggas is the police.
It's too much of people feeling like you have to demean people to get ahead these days. You know what I'm saying? And people keep giving these certain people platforms to demean people, talk about dead people. We didn't grow up like that.
No, man.
You know what I'm saying? None of that type
We was scared of the devil. We was scared of our mama. And we was scared of the police.
And that switch.
And we respect everybody. Anybody 5 years old enough, they auntie or uncle. Older than us is yes, ma'am, no, sir. These niggas feel like they gotta bring down a brother to be on top. And they think it's funny. They think it's a game and it's a joke. Loving hip hop. People always ask me, y'all got 5 people on there ain't even from Miami because y'all dumbass going to interview in front of these white folks and y'all trying to talk down on Trick Daddy. They don't want to hear that shit. I got white fans. I sold millions of records. A million niggas ain't buy my records.
Right.
Because all niggas do is talk about you and put you in a category, in a box. I never understood that. I have my opinions about the R. Kelly situation. That's like I have my opinions about the Diddy situation. But I am never going publicly to denounce none of them. The court's already doing that. I'm born imperfect in an imperfect world. My mom got 11 children and 10 baby daddies. Wasn't nothing spelled like success to me. My 15th birthday, I was in prison. My 18th birthday, I was in prison. Yeah. For the second time. Why people do that, I don't know. I always tell people, going viral is by accident. You shouldn't be trying to go viral, trying to make a nigga look down. So one of the comedians that ain't funny to me, and I hope it ain't a friend of yours, but I'm gonna tell you, Cat Williams. I don't like he went on that show and did all that talking. I don't like that. Not to say by him not being funny has nothing to do with that. I just don't think him and Kevin Hart is my kind of funny. I'm an Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox type nigga. I
like all of them.
Right, you understand what I'm saying? So, and I said that to say this, opinions are like assholes.
Everybody got one.
But if you get on there,
intentionally, with intent to demean somebody.
Yes,
that's your weak.
I don't respect that. I don't respect that. I got this barnyard pimp. CO, is you coming to get some of this chicken, or you gonna eat some shrimp and rice?
I just want some shrimp and rice.
Cause this nigga CO some type of ways on some other shit. I don't know. He don't eat certain shit.
What's up, homie?
No new music coming?
I got my son is doing music now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let him do his thing. As far as somebody wanted me to do a last album, how I look at a last album is like, I'm finna go. I'm very superstitious.
That's why I say new music. I didn't say last album.
Right. I'm very superstitious. So I would do new music, but the game has changed so much, bro.
Sure. Yeah.
The game changed so much. A minute and 20 seconds of song now. They have no interlude.
I remember them 3-minute songs.
Right out.
4 minutes, yeah.
Put the album in and let it ride.
Goddamn right.
Interlude.
Some of my favorite albums, Scarface, The Diary, Mr. Mike, Wicked Ways. I like the Purple Haze album by Cameron. I like my favorite Dr. Dre album, The Chronic 2001.
Tila.
The Tila album.
I'm from Port Arthur, so what's your favorite from UGK?
My favorite UGK song, my favorite UGK album is the one with Pocket Full of Stones is on there.
That's Return.
Right.
The first one.
That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up to niggas like that. Them the niggas I mimic. So all these niggas into who a rat and who a paperwork. Like they was talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh, he a rat. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a rapper, a foreign rapper who wear all this funny looking jewelry, got all these different colored shit in his mouth, caps in his mouth, and they put him in an environment around some gangster shit.
He's still told though.
He told,
but
he's not my rat.
No, he's not your rat, but he's still a rat.
Right, but
they told on themselves.
I don't care if you told at 8 or at 79. You told.
But here's my thing.
Even if you did, you told, my nigga.
Here's my thing.
Ain't no way around that.
How do a gangster take a sucker, a housefly, and put him in a gangster environment and expect him not to tell?
Yeah, the expectation should be there.
That's all I'm saying.
The expectation shouldn't be there.
I got my hot sauce, so
how many times as us as kids growing up, we all been in situations where we about to get in trouble, we could have told on our homeboy and we didn't. As juveniles, and we don't know what's going on really.
So we built different because I brought it up in two shows ago. I had Charleston White.
The worst one on earth.
Listen, I told him, I said Charleston. I said Charleston White. I said, listen, a young 60-year-old boy, never been in trouble before, grew up in the house with his mom and his daddy, got allowance, had his own room.
Now, if you know how to smoke weed, pull a gun, and all that, you know what's going on. No excuses.
He told me. Yo, what he said?
Told, my nigga.
He said, "You just told my story." That's what he told me.
He told.
I just told him his story. So my thing is, what I do is,
forever
my
a
son,
rat. Forever a rat. For the
my
rest of your
son
life.
ain't gonna never holler gang.
Yeah.
His gang gonna be his brothers, his cousins, and they can name themselves whatever they want to name themselves in. But they ain't rocking no colors.
Nah.
They not doing that. They not doing none of that.
Ain't none of that necessary today.
See, we ain't pray yet. See, let's pray. Let's pray first.
Yeah.
Stacks, you gotta pray.
You gotta lead
I'm
lead
Muslim,
in
so I'm
prayer.
gonna let y'all pray.
Okay, see,
Yeah, I'm
that,
Muslim,
you
let
gotta
y'all
respect
pray.
it.
Dear Lord, we'd like to say thank you for this meal. We'd like to say thank you for having Stacks here. Thank you for the man who prepared this food. And I'd like to say, man,
Amen.
everybody else.
Me.
You say you Muslim.
Yes, sir.
I know a Muslim nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brother Dre. That's what we call him. He ain't get no pussy. You ain't get no pussy or nothing like that.
Who?
Oh, so it don't got nothing to be with.
Islam is perfect. Muslims are not. I'm not a perfect Muslim.
Okay.
See, I smoke and do a lot of stuff. My relationship is with Allah, not human beings. So I'm not here to make nobody happy.
Respect.
So I do all that. You know
that's
what I mean?
If I was with whoever,
Nigga, if a nigga ain't doing
pussy
that,
was involved,
then you gotta start
I'd
asking
be saying,
questions.
God forgive me every day.
Yeah. I love, no. You can't be a man without a woman.
That's true.
It's
I
impossible.
like your take on a rat is a rat no matter how old it is.
I don't care what the situation was, you told, my nigga. Just leave it at that. Don't try to deflect and make it something it's not. You told. Straight up. Is a pig pussy pork?
Yeah.
All right, you told.
Y'all heard it from the man himself. A rat is a rat. It'd be a little mouse rat like Ben.
All that. Ratatouille.
Ratatouille or
Tom and
Master
Jerry.
Splinter.
Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse.
all that. Yeah, all that.
It's a rat.
You, him.
No matter how you dress it up.
Man, everybody don't respect that shit, bro.
So what y'all talking about on y'all podcast?
Well, you know, it's been a blessing, man. Shout out to Matt, Brian, and Jelani, all my people at our company, man. It's been a blessing, bro. We don't really limit ourselves to nothing. We had Will Smith right after the slap. We had his wife, Jada, when she came out with a book, so we had, Kobe Bryant last interview before he passed, rest in peace. So, we all over the place, but it's been a blessing because everybody know when they come just like I'm willing to come here and know that I'm be able to be myself.
Right.
That's why people comfortable coming to us.
I'm whenever y'all ready for me.
Yeah, we want to hear some of them stories,
Whenever y'all ready.
them growing up stories.
I want y'all to ask me like, did Fat Joe discover you? So I could be like, hell,
He
fuck
said
you.
that?
Yeah. It's crazy. Well,
Fat just say he discovered you.
He said he took my CD to Craig Calvin at Atlantic.
Y'all ain't never seen each other to talk about that?
I done talked about it. He done started me talk about it, but I haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
Bring us on there together.
What make you think he think that?
He early Alzheimer's.
Oh. You think Joe getting old, man?
Early Alzheimer's. Listen, I seen that episode. Then the next episode I seen him, he said he robbed his whole school. You ever seen that episode?
I ain't
He
seen
said
that.
he robbed every bitch in the gym.
You know what? I don't know about all that, but I was playing in New Jersey in 2001, my first year in the league.
Uh-huh.
And Stephon Marbury was like my big bro, and that's the first niggas I bumped into was the Terror Squad niggas. And in 2001, they was really that.
Oh no,
Now,
no.
I don't know what the story's about,
Pond-
but I seen it with my
Pond was
own
that-
eyes.
Pond was that guy.
From 2000 to 2002 when I was in New Jersey, them niggas was moving like the militia.
Damn.
For real. I'm talking about Joe was really that. You know what I'm saying? So I
No,
can only speak from what I
Pond
see.
was that guy.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck if you Nino Brown.
Mm-hmm.
That's more rights. That's good.
And you ain't robbing the whole goddamn school. He said some of the niggas who he robbed was helping them tote the shit after the robbery. Maybe he did, I don't know.
I ain't never seen that like.
Maybe it was a joke. Listen, if you ain't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I got real niggas on this show talking real shit.
Always.
And remember, bitch, I got my parts. Ha ha! You gotta change that shit. That shit slamming.